It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to another episode of Let's Bet It. Got my man Can't Stop the Cat once again with us. And how you feeling today, man? I'm gonna get to how I feel in a minute, but how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, even though I'm coming off of a losing night. I went 2-1 the other night, but I'm still feeling good. I'm ready to get some get back on the books tonight. I'm ready for another streak to get popping.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
How you
I know,
doing?
of course, you know, I'm gonna be all right, man. I'm gonna be all right. It was really hard. Sunday was a rough day. Like, and I hope that people that are listening can understand, like, the pain of a fan when you not when you lose a game, but you also lose your best player for next year too, in the midst of trying to win a championship. It was deflating as hell, like, for real. And this whole playoff ride, like, it's been crazy. Like, game winning shots. It was a lot. Like, I low key need to go to therapy after this
You,
after this
you,
playoff run, man.
you know what's funny? I actually I actually think to myself, with all the injuries and stuff like that, I think the East is wide open, right? Now, I'm a Knicks fan. I don't think the Knicks are smart enough to capitalize on this opportunity. We still don't have a coach. But I did think to myself, man, if Halliburton wasn't hurt, depending on what the Celtics do with their team this year, I could possibly see a Detroit Pacers Eastern Conference Finals.
And that's not crazy. That's not a crazy thought either. Like, the NBA is clearly pushing parity, and they're not pushing like individual players, they're pushing teams now. So
Yeah,
um man, just a unfortunate ending, but man, I'm just proud. I'm proud of my guys, man. Like, for
it
real.
should
Like,
be. Hell, I'm not a Pacers fan, and I'm proud of them. They exceeded all expectations. They certainly exceeded mine.
I think the nation kind of low key wanted them to win, if
Oh
I'm
nah,
being honest.
people were on OKC heavy. The whole world, everybody, your abuela, everybody was on OKC.
I think the basketball, like, the people that really like are basketball like purists, were on the Pacers. Of course, the world was on OKC. They were dominant as hell. But I think if you're like a basketball purist, you just kind of wanted to see the Pacers just get that one championship and then just probably never
Uh,
get another one.
I don't know, man. I just more than OKC winning as a team, I really just wanted it for my man Shea. He pulled off
Yeah.
the triple crown. He got the season MVP, conference MVP, and finals MVP, as it should be.
He swept the board. He swept the board. And shout out to SGA. Like, I can't take nothing away from the Thunder, for real. It just hurts a little bit, just here's what I'll say. If the Pacers would have lost with Tyrese, and we could have, and avoiding a season ending injury, I could have lived with that. But to lose the game and lose him for next year, it's like,
Yeah, that's
damn,
crazy.
man, crazy work. But you know what? NBA is over. Congrats to the Thunder, man. For real, the draft is coming up. Some trades have happened. Me and you talked about
Word.
um, crazy trades, and I don't think that's going to be the end of it either.
I need the
Um,
Knicks to do something. Something.
I think the best thing they can do is hire a coach that's going to play their bench.
Bro, I told you I have the game plan already, step by step, laid out. Dolan, if you're listening, here it is. Step one, fire Thibodeau. Universe already lined that up. We got Mike.
Mhm.
Next, you get Mike Malone, right? Because he's actually won some shit in recent years.
Mhm.
Next, I am trading Cat. Well, before I trade Cat, I'm signing Julius Randle because I believe he's a free agent. I know people don't want him back in New York. I don't care what they want. It's what we need. I'm bringing Randle back. Then I'm going ahead and sign Davion Mitchell. After I sign Davion, then the big purr and me gonna have a talk because I'm sending that boy to Detroit. And this is all assuming if everything just goes as planned. I'm gonna get Jalen Duren and Asor Thompson. Now I've created 2 lineups, starting and bench, 1 offensive focus, 1 defensive focus, and I can switch that up. How someone can't really explain to me how I don't win a finals, how I don't do it. How do I not pull off the championship one with that team?
But they got to do it though.
I'm telling you, if you let, you know what, screw Mike Malone. Let's get Coach Carter. I think that's what we need right now. Let's get Coach Carter. Whip this team into shape, man, because we can do it.
Man, just hire a coach that's gonna play the bench, man. For real, like y'all got some guys that can come off the bench and do something. I guess I don't know. I don't even know because I don't even know who your bench guys are.
We do though.
You would just never know with Thibs coaching them. But shit.
Anyway, NBA's over. Let's get to the W.
Okay, no, you're right, man. You're right, man.
Let's get to the W.
Let's get to the win. We could go about this all day, shit. All right, man. Let's get into first game. And I actually just made a play on this game. I have not posted it yet on X. I need to. I will in a minute. Dream at the Wings. Wings catching 8.5. Total sits at 169.5. You got any thoughts on this one, bro?
In this game, I do have a play. I actually took the Wings team total under 80.5, I believe. How can I put this? I just love the spot and the opportunity here right now. One, they're going up against the Dream. We already know what a dominant defense that is. I honestly struggled between the first half and the full game, but the line in the first half just felt a little bit low for my taste, and I saw a better success rate when I looked it up with the full game. So I just went ahead and took the full game. Plus, you got the Wings coming off that overtime game after they just played Washington, I believe. So I wanted to take advantage of that second half fatigue. So I don't know. I feel comfortable with my pick. Also, the Wings have not been a good team total team this year, like at all. I want to say on the road they've been a little bit better, but at home they've been terrible.
Oh, I love your angles, bro. I really do. Love those angles. And I'm gonna correlate with you. I took the Dream third quarter -1.5. The Dream have been, an excellent offensive team. Really offensive and defensive. Overall, they've been an excellent third quarter team so far this season. They're first in offensive rating, second in defensive rating in the third quarter. And I had to look up. So obviously the Dream have been a good team in the third quarter, but I had to look up and see how bad have the Dream been, or have they been bad? I don't know what their third quarter numbers look like. And they've been just as bad in the third quarter too. They start games off well, and just like a bad team, they kind of fade off in the second half. So I put my money on the Dream third quarter first half -1.5. I think that is a good play. I think you could still get it on Fanatics -120.
I like that play.
But I like the Dream third quarter, man. I think they come out with something in the third quarter. They always do. And also another good look. I know the over is a popular play. I think that total went up quite a bit as far as because it's at 169.5, so it's went up. I'm almost willing, because the Dream start games really slow. almost want to tap into a live halftime over. If this
Maybe
kind of
because you could probably get a better
better
number.
numbers. So I do like the over. I mean, we getting the worst of the number right now, but I think, man, I think if we could kind of wait it out and see if this first half is kind of a slugfest with the total, hop in and grab a live over, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I think this is about to be a dog walking. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really think the Dreamer are about to dog walk the Wings right now.
And Dejanay Carrington's out too.
Yep. And you know what's so funny? Because when I was handicapping this game, she was still game time decision, and it held me up for a second on the team total under because I was like, well, what if she plays? Maybe I'll get a better number. But I'm like, she got a rib injury. You know how hard it is to do anything with a rib injury? Even if she plays, she's not going to be effective. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I feel comfortable on my team total under. If they happen to exceed it, then so be it. But I feel nice and comfortable where I'm at.
What did you get that Dream team total under at, or Wings team total under at?
80.5.
All right. I'm going to stop talking for 2 seconds and tell that.
It's just the spot, man. Sometimes it doesn't even matter if the numbers line up, but I mean the numbers do line up on the play. That's always great to have in your pocket. But sometimes you just got to play the spots, and like off an overtime game against a far better team, come on. And a defensive focused team, come on.
Yeah, I'm logging in now.
I'd play that in NBA, WNBA, NHL, cricket, tennis, don't matter.
He's cricket.
Like, it don't matter, man. You got to play the spot sometimes.
You got any props in this one? Player props?
Nah, I think I only got one prop on the entire board today, but we'll get to that game.
All right, bet. All right, let's get to the next one. And I'm playing that team total under as soon as I can.
Let's go. Right.
So Sparks and Sky. Sky getting 5 at home. I know the Sparks opened up. I think they might have opened up at like 3.5.
Yeah, I think it was.
Total is sitting at 166.5. I've got one play on this game, and I don't like the Sparks first half, 2.5.
Yo, great minds think alike, because that's the same play I got.
We didn't even talk about it.
Not even a little bit, yo. It's so funny. Same play I have.
Sparks first half. Here's the thing. It was 1.5 yesterday. Now, there was a lot of juice on it. And I was like debating, like, should I play it or not? But it was at minus 125 for 1.5. But it came in at 2.5, minus 110. I just had to play it, man. I think the Sparks, I just think the Sky are just ass in general. And I think the Sparks, man, I think they're going to get better as the year goes on, as they get used to each other. Plum gets used to playing with Rakia and Hamby and all those things. I really think they could be a team that comes on, later on in the year and is strong.
Me too.
So, and they've lost 3 in a row, and they've lost against really good teams too.
Yep.
And I feel like they are overdue for at least a strong start.
Yep. I mean, the last 3 games they played, Minnesota? It was Minnesota, Seattle, and Minnesota again.
Yeah.
Like, that's the top echelon of the W. And now you get the Sky. So you went from Seattle, Minnesota to now having to play the Sky. So I definitely think they can generate enough offense here I think they could cover their team total, but I just wanted to play it safe and take them in the first half because they're the better team. Like the Sky and the Sun they're just down there.
They really are.
But to the Sky's credit, they have been trying though. They have been putting up a much bigger effort, I've noticed.
I think, and I'm gonna keep saying it. you got to break up the Cardoso Reese duo. Somebody's got to go.
Why do you say that?
Don't like them together. The Sky as an organization is not putting the right coach, the right pieces around those two to be successful. They bought in Vandersloot with her old ass. And like, no, knock on her. Like, she gone. Like, and their offense has literally went to hell like since she's been out. And there's nobody like I think it's time to end that experiment and trade somebody. One of the two. That's all.
Trade Reese. Trade Reese. Where would you put her?
Golden State.
On the Valkyries? They don't got enough offense.
But she fits right in, and you can go get some offense. They're still a new team. They're still
that's true.
Yeah, they're still a new team, so they can still like tweak and do a lot of things. Yeah, Angel and Golden State, I think.
Maybe you stick her on the Fever.
Hell
Get a little bit of that Kobe and Shaq energy.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, no. But yeah, okay. So yeah, we both aligned on Sparks first half -2.5.
Yeah.
Let's you got any props for this one?
Nah. I do like Kelsey Plum. I guess to kind of just go off in this game. You know, she's kind of got like a kind of a cakewalk opposition tonight. So I didn't play any player props on it. I'm just saying like that's just how I feel. But you know, what you feel ain't always real. So don't just bet on that.
Oh, definitely, man. Bet on what you've done the research on and what you know or what you feel you know is right for this game. Like,
yep.
And that's any game too, for real.
True. I always just bet the numbers, man. Win or lose, my strategy is always to just bet the numbers. If I bet the numbers over time, I will come out on top. And that's what leads me to these streaks that I be having. I just trust the system. Sometimes it sucks to lose, but you could be on the right side and lose. Like two things can be true at the same time.
Yep. Totally with you, bro. Let's hit the next one. Lynx at Mystics. Mystics getting 6.5 at home. Total sits at 157.5. Fee is out for this one. And Brittany Sykes is a game time decision. And that's what's kind of hold on.
Yep.
You know what? There is a play that I made on this game. Even with Sykes, I like this one.
Is it a player prop?
No, wrong game.
Oh, I thought we were on the same thing.
I have nothing on this game. I have nothing on this one so far. I'm waiting on Sykes. I'm waiting on Sykes.
Okay. I'll tell you what I got. I got my girl Kayla McBride to go off. I got her over 17.5 points. And I'll tell you why. Biggest reason, well, number one, she's been killing it all season. Like, she's just been balling from Minnesota. But now that Fee is officially out, second I saw Fee was out, I jumped on Kayla. Because Fee is out. She played, I think, 2 games this season while Fee was out, and she scored 20 plus in both games. One was on the road, one was at home. And I believe the road game was the road game where she scored. No, I believe the home game is where she scored about, I think, 28 or 29 points. But even on the road, she still managed to put up 20, which is over this line. And she's got a cupcake opposition. So I love it for Kayla to go off. Honestly, at first, I wasn't even going to play her points. I was going to play her threes, but the juice got too crazy for me. I'm not drinking that much Tropicana on a Tuesday. Nah, I ain't doing it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pivot and just go to the points. Now, I think she's going to do it. I mean, if Fee's not there, who else is scoring? I think her and Courtney Williams just going to eat it up tonight.
No, I'm with you. Like, with Fee out, somebody's got to score. And somebody's going to score on this Mystics team.
With the terrible perimeter defense. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, terrible perimeter defense. Like, yeah, guards could go off. Guards are
And
gonna go off.
Kayla, she gonna shoot it. Honestly, if you a ladder type better, this is an opportunity. I'm not saying it's gonna hit or nothing like that, because no, I don't believe in locks. But this is definitely a spot bet. This is a great opportunity. She could drop 3, 4, 5. I mean, who knows? She gonna shoot it.
I don't believe in ladders. No, I don't believe in locks, but I do believe in ladders. And when there's a ladder opportunity, if you play it right with your units, you can kind of you can clean up a little bit
Yep.
if you pick the right spot. So yeah, I'm
Yep.
not a believer in locks, but I'm a believer in ladders, man, for real.
It's the last
Let's
game now,
do
right?
last game, Fever and the Storm. This is the only game I don't have anything going. Um, this line moved a lot. The Fever were favored at first, and now it's like completely reversed. And the Storm are 3.5 point favorites. The total sits at 167. Um, I don't have anything for this game. This might be a live play for me. What about you?
Um, I I want to get to the Storm. I didn't play anything in this game yet, but I'm thinking like you. I kind of want to see if I can get even just a little bit of a better number with the Storm, because I think the Storm are going to win this game. I wish I would have caught them at plus money. I would have been sitting pretty right now. But yeah, I think it's a Storm spot. Storm have been the better team all year. One, Storm have been the better team last 5 games. Two, Storm have been the better team last 10 games, and they've been playing some pretty stiff opposition. And they're coming off the last game win against the Liberty at home, no travel, great spot. I think the Storm win this game. But 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 the Storm could sometimes bite you in the ass in spots where they should win.
They
So
can't.
that's why I didn't lock it in. So I don't know. I kind of want to see how they come out. I want to, make sure everybody woke up on the right side of the bed, ate a good breakfast, stretched. I want to make sure they're good to go before I spend my money, because if they make me lose the bag tonight, I'm going to be pissed.
So what do you, man? This is what I've been wrestling with all day. What do you think about the Fever team total under?
Um, I'm not opposed to it. Fever are also not a good team total team, but I believe they're more likely to go under in the first half, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could look real quick, actually. Fever. Yeah. Wow. So Fever team total all season in the first half, 2-11. So could be a good opportunity to take maybe the Fever team total under in the first half. But Storm in the first half, 8-5 to the over
Right.
for the opponent team total over.
Let's do
So
some.
you don't like to see that. I like it better when those two things just match up, right? Like it'll be like they're 2-11, and then the Storm are 11-2 in the first half. I'm like, oh, perfect match. Definitely betting that. Like I don't even really need to look further past it when it matches up that good.
All right, so let's do some home and away splits. Let's do some home and away splits.
If you aren't already using Moneyballer, you definitely need to go start using
I,
that.
I, I,
It
I,
will, it has taken my handicap in one, time wise. It cuts so much time down, and then two, it helped me so much to get from here to here. Like Moneyballer is essential. It's funny because it was down a little bit for a little while today, and I was like, God damn, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna have to handicap this the
Hey man,
long way.
look, man. I was panicking like somebody, like a cigarette smoker that couldn't get a cigarette. Like I'm like, oh my god, the money ballers down. Like what the fuck? Damn.
I kept checking it every hour, and I was like, man, come on, man. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to do this the long way, and I really don't want to do that. It's very time
Yeah,
consuming.
but yeah, man. Like the Fever, they just on the road, they are 5-1 to the under in general. 6-0 as team total their team total. You know what? And just another trade just came through. Boston, Atlanta, Brooklyn are finalizing a 3-team trade. So Kristaps is gone.
Is he?
Gone to the Hawks. Terrence Mann and Atlanta's number 22 pick to the Nets, and Georges Niang in the second rounder to the Celtics.
What? What?
No. Look, man, nobody's trying to pay that luxury tax. They had to get rid of Drew's contract.
That's
and
crazy. That trade wasn't even worthy of them announcing.
Well,
Where's
it's
the
announced.
blockbuster trade?
Wow. Yeah, Boston.
Man, this sun is beaming. Oh, God.
Sorry, man, I got off track, but this Fever team total, I gotta play this.
Yeah,
Right?
they're not a good team. They're not a good team, total team. Like, they're just, especially in that first half. Like I said, if it had lined up with the opponent team total for the Storm, then I would have played it. But I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna see how the first couple games go, and if I'm sitting real pretty, then I'll say fuck it. I'll just throw it on there and roll the dice to see what happens.
That Fever team total, damn, 6-0. Really? You can't score on the road at all. As away favorites, they're 5-0 to the under. As away dogs, they're 1-0.
Wow, 6-0 on the home away split is crazy. I just saw it. 6-0 is insane.
All right, I'll look at this. So yeah, let's let me look at that, because I feel like that's a play that probably needs to be made. Just because, why not? 6-0, it's crazy. All right, bro. Best bets, man. What you
Best
got?
bet? I'm going with Kayla. Kayla's my favorite play today. I hope she doesn't let me down. This is a redemption one because she burnt me last week. So I hope she redeems herself tonight.
And Kayla, it's over.
Over 17.5 points.
Yeah, I think she got a big game for real.
It's a great spot. Defense in her favor. So hopefully she does.
My best play, man, is Sparks. First half, 2.5.
Love it.
Let's get it. Let's get
Love
it,
it.
man.
Love it.
Let's get it. First half, 2.5. Kayla McBride over. Is it 16.5 or 17.5?
17.5.
17.5 points. No fee. Somebody got to score. And it's gonna be her.
Yup.
It's gonna be her.
Yup.
All right, man. So we got through 4 games. We got 2 on Wednesday. I think we got 2 on Thursday, and then Friday I think we come back with, it's either 4 or 5. I know it's at least 4. At least 4 games.
Okay.
So we'll definitely be back Friday with you guys, man. Just talking out more picks, sharing some insight. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the rest of the W, man. We got the All-Star break coming up here pretty
I
soon.
am too, man. NBA's done. It's official. This is the only basketball we really got right now, so I'm loving it. W is a great opportunity to sharpen your skills for the NBA upcoming season. So, definitely take advantage. If you don't bet the W, or you're not informed about the W, you don't watch the games, start watching. Start informing yourself. There's money in this market.
Nah, for real. Like, if you could just do a little bit of research, download the right apps. The Money Baller is an absolute, I think, must-have and an outlier as well. I use Jackson a little bit too, not as much, but I do use Jackson. So there are just a lot of resources, man, where you can actually make some money on the W and be profitable. And man, just keep listening to the GOATs out here that do it. Chris Crispy Cappin does it. Ski, Ronald Kabang, all those guys, man, listen to those guys and gain excellent insight, and also listen to us. You know, we not slouches either. We got, you know, we got insight and angles on the games too as well. So follow us on X, man. Me dropping dimes, Can't Stop the Cat, and GLB. He was supposed to be on with us today. He had some other arrangements he had to kind of tend to, but I think he'll be on with us Friday to share some baseball. So, man, just stay locked in with us, and man, let's cash some tickets tonight, man. For real.
Yeah, man. I need to get another streak going, man. I love getting on those streaks, yo. If you've been following me, then you've been cashing plays. So let's keep that shit going.
Let me check in. There's a couple comments. 5-player alternate lines. And a Discord coming soon. I don't know about Discord, man. I hate Discord.
The Discord. I'm actually building one right now as we speak. I got someone working on it for me.
I'll join yours. I just have no interest in doing one for myself. Discord.
Oh nah, man. I'm trying to build a Can't Stop the Cap trap, man. I'm trying to have just a great environment, some great cappers, and just, you know, everybody cashing plays and making money as it should be.
That's how it should be, man. So when you get that shit up and running, I'll join. I just can't do it.
I'm gonna definitely send out the invites, man. I'm trying to grow that thing huge. But you know, we take it one day at a time, just like we take it one play at a time.
For real. And honestly, and I do want to say this, man. It's good having you on here, man. Like,
Appreciate it.
Just
Good being on here.
A breath of fresh air, just positivity. Like it's all good, man. And that's what we're gonna keep. That's how we're gonna keep the vibes here. Let's Bet It, man. So with that being said, John Witherspoon, he's our man. He takes us home. Peace out.
Right.
We'll see y'all Friday.
Later, gang.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.